Dale.
200.
No se ve nada.
En 1995.
O sea,
Mira. Apolo este. Yo te tomo una foto. Uno en el trencito, vea.
Today on the Starway, we're celebrating the music of the movies. At the end of the disco era, a big-budget Hollywood musical about rhythm and blues seemed an unlikely candidate for box office success. The Blues Brothers, however, proved to be the exception to the rule. In Chicago, Belushi and Aykroyd quickly put together a rock-star band featuring legendary musicians from New York and Memphis. Their first gig was warming up the studio audience for NBC's Saturday Night Live. Now let's take a listen to their
Ay, ¿a dónde está el baño? Ay, hay baño.
Access Hollywood on the Universal Starway.
es que queremos para mostrar acá la... Ya tienes el video que vas a sacar con todo esto.
Pero entonces sube para allá para que al menos quede uno ahí.
¿Qué? ¿Qué?
Pues no, no es por Dios que da, sino
Entonces,
para allá, mira allá, mira allá.
When on the Starway, please hold the handrail at all times and attend children carefully. For their safety, children are not permitted to ride the Starway in strollers. Also, there is no smoking, please. As you step on the escalators, please stand in the center of the step, keeping your feet forward and avoiding the sides. Face forward at all times when on the escalator and remain standing. For your own safety, please do not sit on the steps. Thank you. Today on the Starway, we're celebrating the great music of Universal movies. Now, not all the music you hear in movies is written directly for the screen, but when the right song is placed in the right scene, it becomes forever associated with the film. A great example is the 2002 surprise hit "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?", which featured this tune by the fictional Soggy Bottom Boys.
Was one of the all-time great masterpieces. Hitchcock was master.
He was the master and loved filling our back lot where the world is just around the corner. Now, my friends, these buildings that you're now looking at or we're going to pass through are just facades. They're just the front and sides of buildings. We only show what the camera's going to see. Your imagination
Mire,
fills
gordo,
the rest.
mire, esto ya lo
Movies like
conocía
The
yo.
Amazing Spider-Man with Andrew Garfield and the Summerfield scenes here, and TV shows like NCIS. Here's my friend Jimmy
Mira,
Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood.
es en esta
What's that
calle.
mugged over there? An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
New York Street, part of our metropolitan sets. Nice big area. We're going into Brownstone Street, also part of our metropolitan sets. Those buildings off to your right have been in everything. I'm going to play a clip from a film that I know many of you have seen, and I bet it never even crossed your minds that it was filmed here on the Universal backlot. Check this out.
Raise the door!
The movie's Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey.
Like that. Outside.
And on the buildings.
Oh, you're done now.
B-E-A-U.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carey. See, we have a residential area on one side, and on the other side of the street we have office buildings. Amazing. We're very flexible. Then we have the little park area in the middle. TV shows, commercials, and music videos filmed here. Wow. Now, folks, we're going to visit an area that, for our purposes here at Universal Studios, we call it Courthouse Square. How many people here, I want to see a show of hands, how many people here today have seen the movie Back to the Future? Let me see. Yeah, alright. We call this area Courthouse Square, and it's better known as Hill Valley. From the Back to the Future films, starring Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd. The building behind me right now, it says City Hall over the entrance. That used to be the famous clock tower. That's where Marty McFly harnessed the bolt of lightning that sent him back into the future in the first film. Here's writer-producer Bob Gale.
It was actually the back lot of Courthouse Square that inspired the entire climax.
que acabó de filmar la película esa de
Clock
Volver al
tower
Futuro.
on that ledge. The ledge fell out wide. And I was standing inside looking at the ledge, and I already had vertigo. I just thought there's no way in the world,
Sí,
no way I
Volver.
could stand all that. I was up there for quite a while. Of course, I had a cable.
If you've seen the movie
Bacano,
Gremlins, this was also that
Mira
little
ahí.
town in the first Gremlins movie. Ghost Whisperer. For those of you who watch Ghost Whisperer, this is downtown Grandview. You can see the gazebo, recognizing the antique store behind it. We reuse these sets over and over again, changing their appearance constantly. That's why you don't recognize it from one production to the next. The person in charge is called a production designer. Now we'll pass through New York Street again, the Big Apple. Here's a tram on that side. Macy's is on this side, to the left, not at the end of the street, but at the corner. So in less than 5 minutes, you're on New York Street, Brownstone Street, Courthouse Square, and now we travel to London. This is called London Square, my friends. The church on the right is non-denominational. We did it on purpose, or more flexibility for our filmmakers. Parliamentary building next to it, in front of it, we have this grassy area for a party, a wedding. That's in Tombstones. It's a cemetery. The mural on your left is painted in a technical forced perspective. The farther you move away from it, the more real it looks. On top of this mural, there are chimneys. The back of them, there are these spaces where we could put smoke machines. And whenever smoke is needed, turn on the machine, blow smoke. The window panes, look at the window panes in the mural. You can see the buildings reflected in them. The creative design of these sets was supervised by none other than Mr. Steven Spielberg, one of the many legendary directors Universal has collaborated with over the years. Another is Academy Award winner, Mr. Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that real life account of monsters and creatures from prehistoric times. So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island.
este puente, sí.
Mira,
Mira.
Now we have created this
Sí, la otra vez
3D
pasamos por ese
immersive
puente.
experience, so you're going
Y
to
se
have
cae
your
todo el
glasses ready. Don't put them on
Que nos
yet,
pongamos los
just
glasses, vea.
have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
Está arriba.
The Universal tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island now.
Mira. Con la hiena.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for King Kong 360 3D!
Mire ese. Mira el
Picture cars
rosadito.
have become bigger, badder, and
Ah, mira,
faster.
vaya, ve. Ah, ese.
We're going to show you how we use motion control technology to appease people's needs of speed. We're going to stage 55, it's all decked out Tokyo style. Inspire these sets by the...
Ah, las pistas de Cars.
Our picture cars, Carnage.
Clear on the set.
Mira.
Let's see the bullet hits. And go.
Ah,
Smoke. Go. Fire. Go. Okay, we're clear for a full run through. All systems checked. This one's for real, guys, so watch out. And action.
And Apple Motion Control Technology. Boys, you were fantastic. Come on. Take a bow. Good boys. Yay. Anything else for the shows? What's that? Somebody think they could dance. Carnage and Karma can't rehearse all day, take incredibly precise direction, and repeat performances over and over again. Thank you, boys. See you sometime.
Muy bacano eso.
Saquera.
¿Ah? Enfocarte en eso.
And so we leave the streets of Tokyo to take you into the jungle islands off the coast of Costa Rica.
To Jurassic.
Here are some of the set pieces and vehicles used in the Jurassic Park movies.
Mira, mira el tren.
To the left, we have the
En la
famous
película.
Mobile Lab, which dangled precariously off the cliff in one of the film's most memorable scenes. Areas like these, you never know. They can be extremely dangerous because it's always... We're under attack! Sorry about the dinosaurs, ladies and gentlemen. We keep them around. There are rumors of a fourth Jurassic Park film.
Mira, es cagante igual. Aquí es donde llueve.
Weather plays a very important role in film, so we're going to show you how we made it rain Hollywood style. Before we bring on the rain, here's the weatherman, ladies and
Espérate,
gentlemen.
ponlo ahí,
Today's
ponlo.
show,
Ah, no, no
Al
dieron el
Roker.
show.
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backdrop. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas.
Fírmalo, fírmalo,
Cool
mi abuelito,
and
para acá,
cloudy
para acá.
in Europe.
Fírmalo.
Expect
Choke.
snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of
Mercado.
precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Isla Nublar. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on.
There's a flash flood warning for Old Mexico, which is the area that we're in. It's raining. We do it by using an overhead sprinkler system that is kept out of the camera's view. The water shoots up into the air, falls back down to earth just like real rain. Now, we all know what happens in California when it rains. Mudslides and flash floods. Alright folks, you want to see what this looks like in the movies? Take a look at your monitors. Here's the scene from Big Fat Liar shot right there.
Chévere esto.
La movie, mira, mira, mira.
Ah.
Okay, we'll see about that.
And the bond shows the movie Paul Giamatti, Big Fat Liar. Here's a scene from
Mira la placita.
that was shot
Espérate, mira.
in that
Paisa,
alley
mira el pueblito
on
paisa.
your right.
La iglesia.
Ah, sí. Mira, qué belleza.
You're about to be crowned the Easter Bunny.
Look, Dad, I want to drum in a band. I want to see the world.
Maybe the Easter Bunny sees every country in one night. Oh, really, Dad?
Hacia la iglesia, el pueblito paisa.
Okay,
Mira,
I'll
mira,
stop it
mira.
right there. That alleyway was transformed into an
De
alley in China
Medellín,
for
así es la
Busan.
iglesia.
Now, the movie was part live action and part animation, so through the magic of CGI, or through the science of CGI, computer-generated imagery, we made those arches look like round circles. Well, the animators did. I did. Because they wait at this Universal site. Through the process of CGI, they didn't look like an alien jetpack. Now we do travel quickly. We're now in 6 Points, Texas.
Mira.
This town ain't big enough for the both of us, Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I ain't going anywhere, Jimmy Fallon.
Now look here. Nice folks in this town don't want no trouble. They just want to check out 6 Points, one of the oldest sets on the Universal line.
I heard this where John Wayne and Jimmy Stewart shot a few of their westerns.
That's right. That's where I aim to shoot you.
Looks like we got ourselves a Mexican standoff. Lucky shot.
Now what say you mount up and get out of town while the getting's good?
All right. Well, I'll see you again, Fallon.
Oh, you can count on it, Fallon. Now get.
This is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
We just have to talk down, that's all.
There you have it, Hollywood movie magic right before your eyes. Now check out the doors on these facades. Some are large, some are small. There's a reason for this. Back in the days, to make our cowboys look big, tall, and brawny, we placed them in front of a little door, a small door.
¿Tú qué tienes sueñito, mi amor?
Did the opposite with women to make them look like damsels in distress, vulnerability. We placed them in front of a large door. Here's a facade to the left, up close and personal. This gives you kind of the windows and like turns and curtains, so the sunlight doesn't shine through the windows and destroy the illusion of it being a real building. Here's some of the famous cowboys that have walked these streets.
Clase set, no vistas.
Y
mira la fachada, toma esa solo la fachada, mira.
We're experts at creating moon magic and illusions.
Es una pared nomás.
You saw some fantastic scenes in King Kong 363.
Lion State, mira.
You screamed, you laughed, you got wet while watching images of huge digital screens created by computers. Now, even though we use computers, state-of-the-art computers, to create thrilling sequences, we still use traditional techniques that have been around since the beginning of making movies. For example, in the scene I'm about to show you.
Ah, sí, este es el del puente.
Now, there's always a slight possibility of water entering the vehicle as we cross to the other side. So please pay attention to the floor of the tram in case you have to pick up your feet or personal belongings. In the meantime, I'll show you some scenes that were filmed right here.
El barquito ese. Él lo hace ver grande, mira. Y mira cómo mueven el agua, mira en la película. Y lo hacen ver inmenso,
I'm
mira.
showing a scene like this. I'll let a duck swim between you and the boat. It's going to look like a big duck and a little boat.
Lo ven grande. Mira ahí.
To the left of us, we have some objects that are part of our property department collection. A prop is anything on a set that's held to touch by an actor. It can be something as small as a paperclip or something as large as a grand piano. property department to your left. So we turn the corner, and as we do so,
Tan
we see
lindo,
Little
mira.
Europe, some of Hollywood's most famous monsters were born right here in Little Europe.
When you think of Beatles, we think of monsters.
Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Bride Frankenstein,
The Mummy.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame, The Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera. Classic films are just brilliantly made. That Frankenstein image, the flathead, it's one of the great icons of the world. That to me was like the essence of the universal horror film. And I was just mesmerized by this movie. Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney.
I remember the original Universal Studios Mummy movie really scaring me.
They still ring in our memories now, and we love them.
Of course we love it. And now we're going into a monster of the soundstage, one of my favorite areas of the tour. I hope it'll be one of yours too. It is a soundstage 50. It's dressed inside to look like a train station.
Vamos a entrar ahora.
Metro,
Ya llegamos. Ok.
subway, underground. It's what we call a hot set. Which means
Ah, mira este.
it's fully decorated. Everything is in place. Ready for filming. So as soon as the director has action, filming can begin or continue, whichever the case may be. This scene from Fox Television's Bones was filmed in here.
Look, they're sweet.
I told you, stick our guy in his arms.
That's with the FBI?
FBI, yeah, we hear about the human remains.
That's him, right over there.
Ah, mira la película.
You alright?
Okay, so we're inside this big hall. To the left of us, in front of the soundstage, you can see a sign that says "Hot Set Do Not Touch." Obviously, there's filming going on, so that sign is up because of continuity, a very important term. Let's forget about the explanation, just
Ah, la de terremoto, sí.
it's gonna be the big one.
Pero eso es mentira, mamita. Mira, 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 el terremoto.
Mira cómo me mueve todavía.
Mira, va, mira. Mira, mira, mira.
What's going on?
Let's get out of here! The water main just broke!
How about you guys with all this excitement wears me out? So let's take a break. Let's go visit a nice small fishing village off the coast of Maine. New England town. People are very, very friendly here. That's why it's called Amity. The movie is Jaws.
Ah, de tiburón.
We're picking something up. It's really big, and it's headed your way! I want those men out of the water now!
Mira el tiburón allá.
Alright, that was Bruce, the mechanical shark. He was just as much a menace on screen as well as on. The original mechanical shark sank to the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean as first day of shooting on the Seven Jaws. We're going to talk about the troubles of working with a mechanical shark like this one is Jaws director of the company. This is Steven Spielberg.
That's a much maligned shark. It's a shark with stress pressure. It didn't really work all wherever you were on land,
They were always saying, the shark is not working. Repeat, the shark is not working.
we just waited around. We just waited.
El tío de
The
la
shark worked
El
well
mecánico.
enough for a while there. He had to use it full time. So I really owe the shark a lot.
¿Tú crees que está en el parque? Ay, no, mira.
Chicken Ranch on one side, New Munster Mansion on the other. This facade was built for a 2-hour TV movie, which will air on NBC called Mockingbird Lane. It's a reimagining of the 1960s classic television show, The Munsters. This time around it stars Eddie Izzard's grandpa, Jerry O'Connell, as Urban Monster, and also stars Portia and Monster. Except for the name, Wisteria Lane, which sounds like Mockingbird Lane, which sounds like Wisteria Lane, from the hit ABC TV show, Desperate Housewives.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighbor.
Una serie de televisión.
What the heck? Let's move back.
Yep, is how the house is seen on the hit ABC TV show Desperate Housewives. Starring Terry Hatcher, Marsha Gross, Felicity Huffman, Nicole Gorham, Vanessa Williams, Nicholas Sheridan. Here's a scene from an episode of Desperate Housewives.
The next morning, Edie Britt decided to announce her return to Wisteria Lane.
Okay, you're not gonna believe this, but she's Edie, is that really you? You know someone else my age with a body like this? What happened to your tenant? He came into some money and decided to move. We thought, what the heck? Let's move back. We? Oh, you don't know. I have a husband now. Really? Whose?
And there you had it, a scene from an episode of Desperate Housewives. We get another chance to see the new Munster Mansion from Mockingbird Lane, which hasn't aired yet. It will air on NBC. So look out for it. It should be fun to watch. The houses that you just saw in Wisteria Lane can't fit the profile of any suburban neighborhood. There are times, though, when the script calls for something with more imagination and color.
There is not there, charming as
You're a bad banana with a greasy black
Now the fences that you're looking at, the trucks, this is all part of the Halloween Horror Nights, which begins next week. So if you haven't bought your tickets for Halloween Horror Nights, it runs till the 31st of October. You might want to check out our website or go to the ticket booth and find out about Halloween Horror Nights. Speaking of spooky and creepy, here are two of the most famous structures still standing in Hollywood, the Psycho House and the Bates Hotel. There's someone standing up there. Who's that?
We all go on a crash sometimes.
I think that's normal. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you do, please, 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 don't look into his eyes, okay? If he's there, don't look.
Ay, la vio, vean.
He gets mad. You're looking. Oh, I ain't looking.
¿Y esto qué? ¿Y esto que apareció ahí?
That one. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here are scenes. Oh, this is the crash site set from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds.
Un avión de verdad destrozado.
Here's a treat, my friends, for those of you who wish to stand up, to take pictures, record, or just stretch your legs. You may stand up right now. In this amazing scene, now this is what's left of the neighborhood where Tom Cruise's character hides out in the film. That plane to your left is a real 747. It was a shot specifically for this scene. The person responsible was the production designer. And in this case, well, the gentleman's name is Rick Carter.
Jump Crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about the War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Okay, I'm closed.
All right, folks, ready to return to your seats.
Robbie, get in. Get in.
Now, places and sets change in a blink of an eye. Like screen. Let's talk about motion picture finales, okay? Those exciting moments of motion picture finales. These scenes are your screens were all filled in front of that big green screen to your right. The area in front of it can be filled with water and turned into an entire ocean. Movies like Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides, The Amazing Spider-Man, Wanderlust, Pirates of the Caribbean, I did say that, Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides. That filmed here, many commercials. Oh, ABC's more complicated than this. Of course, it takes years to study to know the craft of acting or being a director of photography, directing, producing. But we're heading back to the park so you can enjoy the rest of the evening here. Once again, here's our very special guest of the day, Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Well, I can't believe it. We've made it to the end of our tour, you guys.
Access a very special look back at 100 years of moments and memories here at Universal. Annual pass members, we'll see you again soon. And if you're not an annual pass holder, find out how you can become one by visiting our Hollywood ticket. You can upgrade today's ticket, today's pass, into an annual pass